The Johnny Depp vs Amber Heard trial is something that everyone has been invested in for the past couple of months now. It's shocking the lies Amber has spewed out in hopes of getting millions off Johnny Depp. And not only that, but it's shocking the abuse she put him through, and he stayed silent through all of it. And the only reason she's getting sued now is because she tried to defame him and ruin his life. If she hadn't have done that, her life and her career would probably still be going good, because unfortunately Johnny Depp was most likely too embarrassed to speak out or say anything because there's such a huge stigma around a man reaching out for help if he's a victim of domestic abuse. So this is all over the news and everyone is talking about it. Johnny Depp is one of the most loved, most talked about celebrities on the planet. He's most known for his role in Pirates of the Caribbean, where he stole all of our hearts. So everyone was shocked when Amber Heard accused him of being abusive out of nowhere. She had all these claims and people were quick to take her side. That wasn't until the evidence came out. So here's a bit of a backstory for those who don't know. Back in 2012, Amber and Johnny were rumoured to be dating. Fast forward to 2015, they had a private ceremony for their wedding, and it looked from the outside at least that they had a perfect marriage. Then, literally 1 year after being married, Amber Heard filed for divorce and accused Johnny Depp of abuse. She had alleged that Johnny threw a phone at her and she got a restraining order against him. Johnny Depp denied all allegations, and his lawyer said that Amber lied to get a premature financial resolution. In their divorce settlement, Amber was given $7 million, and she'd promised that she'd donate all of that money to charity. In 2017, their divorce was officially finalised, and poor Johnny Depp had his reputation ruined at this point. He'd lost a lot of movie deals, and he hadn't even done anything that Amber had accused him of. So of course at this point in time, everyone was on Amber's side. She was playing the ultimate victim card, spreading stories about how she's a victim, which obviously made Johnny Depp look like this horrid person. And you know, he lost everything because of this narcissist. So when did the tables finally turn? And when did the truth finally reveal itself? In 2019, Johnny Depp, who was exhausted as hell from all of this, barely had a career anymore because of all these lies that had been spread about him. He was exhausted from being abused by Amber, fully fed up with everything. He sees an article Amber had made about him in the Washington Post, and although Johnny's name wasn't stated in the article, it heavily implied that she was talking about him. Johnny then went on to sue Amber $50 million for defamation after she'd posted that article, and then Amber tried to sue Johnny back for saying that her allegations were false. The trial for the defamation lawsuit did not begin until April the 11th, 2022. So why did it take that long? It turns out that the court in London kept dismissing Johnny's attempt to appeal, and now that the long-awaited trial has begun in the States, the internet is going off, and Amber is receiving so much hate. So of course there's people like Amber's lawyers and Amber's supporters, would you believe she still has, saying, OMG, this case is so misogynistic. But it's so easy to see through the blatant lies and the contradicting statements made by Amber. And God forbid that this was the other way around. If a man had done half the things Amber has actually done to Johnny Depp, you best believe he would be imprisoned. Amber has denied almost everything and tried to make out like she's this angel. She's had many performances of herself attempting to cry, but to no avail. There's so many men and women out there that don't get believed all the time when they speak out and ask for help when they're being abused, and here's Amber spreading lies. The real question now is, will Amber Heard go to jail based on the perjury claims? According to Johnny Depp's lawyer, he believed that Amber committed perjury. Camille included this in her closing argument.
Ms. Heard tries to make something out of the fact that Mr. Waldman reported her to law enforcement in Los Angeles for perjury after her allegations of abuse were made against Mr. Depp. But I'll submit to you that all this proves is that Mr. Waldman believes Ms. Heard has committed perjury.
This isn't the first time that Amber has been accused of perjury. Camille previously exposed Amber for committing perjury when she brought to light the fact that Amber lied about donating the millions she was awarded to charity.
So in October of 2018, you had received your entire $7 million divorce settlement. You would agree with me?
That is correct.
Okay. And you hadn't yet been sued by Mr. Depp?
This is October, correct.
So in this October 2018 interview, you said that you had, quote, donated, end quote, your entire divorce settlement to charity, right?
That's correct.
And in fact, your exact words were, quote, $7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, end quote. Right?
That's correct. I made that statement as soon as I got a divorce and we reached the settlement. That's when I pledged it, right then.
And you say this because you, quote, wanted nothing, end quote.
That is correct.
But you hadn't donated your entire $7 million settlement to charity at that point, had you?
That's incorrect.
Camille further called Amber out on her lies, and this clip is now going viral because Amber was stuttering and not answering Johnny Depp's lawyer's questions correctly.
Fortunately,
you didn't donate it. It's a yes or no.
I haven't been able to to fulfill those.
So that's a no, right, Ms. Heard?
I made the pledge. I want to be very clear. I pledged the entirety. I haven't been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
You had all of the $7 million for 13 months before Mr. Depp sued you, and you chose not to pay it to the charities you pledged it to. Is that correct, Ms.
I
Heard?
disagree with your characterization of that.
So Johnny's lawyer essentially got Amber to admit that she lied about donating that money. Among the many people who have come out and exposed Amber's lying, one interview with a former co-star of hers in particular has really stood out. It turns out that one of Amber Heard's ex-co-stars, Stephen Crowley, exposed Amber's lying when he announced that Amber lied about using coke under oath. In a recent interview with Popcorn Planet, he was asked if Amber had lied about never using. Here's what he'd said.
She claims that she hasn't used the Coca-Cola since she was 18 years old. Sir, can you tell us if that's true?
I mean, no, that's not true. I was at her place that first time we hung out, and she's in the kitchen, and she goes, "You party?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I party." And she whips out some Coca-Colas and starts doing it. And she's like, "Would you like some?" I go, "Oh, I didn't know that's what party meant."
So then Stephen discussed how he's currently watching the trial and he's seeing all these lies she's spewing out. And he's like, wait, hold on a minute. I know you personally. Why are you lying under oath?
It's absolutely not true. So when I'm watching the trial and what's going on, the thing I find really irritating is that it's just lies. At least, Johnny Depp being flawed, alcoholic, drug addict, at least he's open and admitting it.
Yep.
With her, it's there's so many people who know that it's not true. Why isn't anyone saying anything? The other confusing part is how are there no text messages about, from her talking about drugs outside of weed and mushrooms?
So there you have it. And all over the internet, people are pulling up her lies more and more and how she's most definitely committed perjury. One fan said, when Amber Heard first came out with the story, I believed her, but I'm also mature enough to realise if evidence comes out and proves otherwise, I'ma believe the evidence. And I'm sorry, not. Amber don't have enough. It all comes back to perjury and lies, and Johnny has a lot more proof. Another fan said, if Johnny Depp loses, he's a victim of abuse. If Johnny Depp wins, he's a victim of abuse. If Amber Heard loses, she's an abusive liar. If Amber Heard wins, she's an abusive liar. No matter what the verdict is, these facts won't change. And once again, if a man had done all this, you best believe he would be sentenced to jail time. So is she going to wind up in jail? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.